So you have asked, and I'm gonna answer today. I have previously told you about all of my car payments for all of my cars, and you asked, what is the insurance on it? Here you go, I'm telling you everything. I actually have notes right there that, hold on, cut that out. So I have notes on everything. I'm gonna tell you everything. Coverage, costs, what insurance I have. So here we go. All right, so first I'm gonna start off with the policy because it is the same across the board. I have all of the same options chosen. So I think that's the easiest way to start, right? So first we have comprehensive insurance, and that right off the policy says any damage done other than by another vehicle. So my comprehensive, I chose the highest deductible possible, which is for me $1,000. So with comprehensive, of course I had different options to choose. I had like $50, $500, $100, or $1,000. For me, I chose the highest deductible just to save a little money monthly, and it's worked out for me so far. Now let's talk about collision insurance. So collision insurance is impact with anything other than an animal. So don't hit any animals under this one. Once again, I have different options under collision insurance, and I could choose $50, $100 deductible. I chose $1,000 once again, just to save a little money monthly, and it's the same across all of the Mustangs. So now let's look at everything that I've declined, because there is a lot of insurance I declined. Some of you may not agree with this, but for me, this is what works. I'm actually gonna go on my phone here because it's a lot and I can't remember it. First thing that I declined is uninsured motorist damage. Now that's if someone is driving and they don't have insurance and they hit me. I decline that coverage. I'm out of luck if someone hits me. A lot of you probably have this insurance. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I think it's a great insurance. But me, personally, where I don't drive these cars a ton, I declined it. Next thing I declined is car replacement assistance, and that's when the insurance, if my car is a total loss, they'll help me pay towards a new car. Once again, I don't think I'm gonna need that ever because I don't drive these cars a ton and I baby them. So honestly, I probably would not get a ton out of these cars. Insurance would not pay me what they're worth. For me, that makes sense to decline. So a couple more insurance things that I have declined is number one, accident forgiveness, and that's where your insurance premium will not go up due to an accident. So I have that one declined, and I also have rental reimbursement declined and rideshare gap protection, because obviously I have tons of other cars that I can use. I don't really need a rental, and the rideshare gap protection is like for Uber or something if you can't get another rental car. I don't need an Uber. I got this covered. So there you go, that's everything I have declined. Okay, a few more things to talk about in coverage. One more super important one is liability, and that's if I hurt someone in an accident, my insurance will help pay for, let's see, $50,000 per person, up to $100,000 per accident. I had a ton of different price options here on how much insurance would pay. They would pay, I chose one of the lowest. It was not the lowest this time. The lowest is $25,000 per person, $65,000 per accident. Now the numbers go up from there. You could choose up to, let's see, I see $500,000 per person, $500,000 per accident, all the way up to $1 million per person, $1 million per accident. So you have a lot of different options there. I chose the second to lowest one, which is $50,000 per person and $100,000 per accident. So next, let's move on to injury coverage. I have a few different coverage options here. The uninsured motorist bodily injury. Now that's if someone doesn't have insurance, or if they're underinsured, my insurance will help me with people that were in my car that got injured. All right, so injury coverage is the same as bodily injury liability. So it's $50,000 per person and $100,000 per accident. Once again, it just goes up and down with that number. Now the moment we've all been waiting for, I am going to get into each car specifically on cost and coverage for insurance. So this is my 1992 Fox body. Of course it's a GT. One thing I do need to note, so as you guys probably know, for each car you have to put down the amount of miles you drive per year on them. So since I have so many cars, the miles are low because I try to spread it out between everything. And remember, I do have a Ford Transit that I use for most of my driving. For this car specifically, I put 1,000 miles per year. I don't drive it that often, right? So perfect for me. So let's get into what I pay. Now for my insurance, I have a 6-month premium, but I decide to pay it monthly. monthly, which I get a discount for. So my 6-month premium is $167 for this one, which is a lot lower than I thought it would be. So monthly, this one is $27.83. All right, so now follow me to my SM95, 1995, of course, Mustang GT. Now, before I go into the insurance on this one, I forgot to tell you, I do get discounts with my insurance. Let me refer to my phone here. So I have an annual mileage discount, which is nice. I have automatic payment plan because I just have it on automatic payments monthly. Multi-car discount. I have a ton of cars on here, so I get a discount for that. Passive restraint discount and premier driver discount. So basically, I'm a pro driver and they pay me for it. Just kidding. All right, so my 1995 SN95, and I have a 6-month premium of $167. So once again, on this car as well as the Fox, it is $27.83. Follow me this way. Now to the new Edge. I love this car. It looks like a stormtrooper. I don't care what anyone says. You gotta get it from the front. Does it not look like a stormtrooper's helmet? This car is beautiful. Okay, anyways, enough about that. 2004 Mustang GT is the same premium as my other two cars, the SM95 and the Fox, which I was kind of surprised about because it is a newer car. But $167 for 6 months. So this car again is $27.83 per month. Now let's go over to my 2016 Mustang GT. Now this one is clearly gonna be a little bit more because it is newer, plus it's competition orange, bright orange. I love this car. For my mileage on this car, I did put a little more because I do drive this one more than I drive the others. I put 5,000 miles per year on this one. And I think I forgot to mention that for the new Edge, I did put 1,000 miles as well. So just in summary, I put 1,000 for all of these cars over here and 5,000 for the 2016. So price, I do have a 6-month premium of, drumroll please, $251, and that equals out to be monthly $41.83. All right, so the last car I have here is actually Trinity's car. She just pulled up for me to do this video. If you guys didn't know this, I actually gave her this car, so it's not mine anymore, but when I did have it on insurance, it was, let's see, also, it is a 2000 V6 Mustang. So it's not a GT, so the insurance is a little bit cheaper on this one. It is $147 over 6 months, and the monthly premium is $24.50 a month. So that's what it was on my insurance. Do you even know what, do you know what your insurance, not to put you on the spot.
Like $145.
Yeah, and she is younger than me. Do you have any accidents?
No.
Dang. Last time I had an accident, I think I was 16.
Really?
Yeah. She's a better driver than me. So if you haven't seen that video where I give her the car, I will link it above. And yeah, go check it out after the video. Not yet, after. Okay, so after today, you guys will know everything that I paid for all of these cars, the insurance payments for the cars, and if you want, I could do another video on how I afford all these cars. So let me know in the comments if you want to hear about that. So once again, you guys now know all of the insurance payments that I have on these cars. You know what I paid for the cars. If you would like a video on how I afford all the cars and what I do, then leave me a comment and let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching today, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.